the stroke of midnight. A chorus of cheers, the air is electric with excitement, and for a fleeting moment the entire world pauses. A single date binds billions together, a shared moment of joy, hope, and renewal. Why does a single date hold so much meaning across centuries? Before the world embraced January as the start of the new year, the Romans celebrated it in March, a time of renewal, growth, and the start of spring. For them, March 1st marked the beginning of the year, reflecting the cycles of nature and the Roman military season, dedicated to Mars, the god of war. It wasn't until much later, during Julius Caesar's reforms in 46 BCE, that January first became the official start of the year. Our journey, however, begins nearly 4,000 years ago in ancient Mesopotamia, where the Babylonians celebrated the Akitu festival. Held in spring, this 12-day celebration marked the new year as a time of renewal and rebirth. The Akitu wasn't just a party, it was a deeply spiritual ritual tied to the cosmos. Babylonians believed their gods played an active role in shaping the year ahead. By reenacting creation myths and renewing the king's divine mandate, they believed they were securing harmony for their civilization. Fast forward to 46 BCE, when Julius Caesar reformed the Roman calendar. His decision to designate January 1st as the start of the new year wasn't arbitrary. It honored Janus, the Roman god of beginnings and endings, who was depicted with two faces, one looking to the past and the other to the future. This marked a shift from lunar-based calendars to a solar-based system, aligning time with the seasons. Caesar's reform created the Julian calendar, laying the foundation for the Gregorian calendar used globally today. But the evolution of New Year celebrations doesn't end there. The Chinese Lunar New Year, for instance, reflects the idea of renewal in a unique cultural context. Rooted in the cycles of the moon, this festival celebrates the arrival of spring and is steeped in family reunions, vibrant dragon dances, and the lighting of lanterns to ward off evil spirits. How do different cultures express the same idea of a fresh start? As the new year approaches, humanity's diverse cultures come alive with unique traditions, each offering a fresh perspective on what it means to turn the page. In Spain, the stroke of midnight is a race against time. Families gather with 12 grapes in hand, ready to meet the challenge of consuming one grape for each chime of the clock. Known as las 12 uvas de la suerte, the 12 grapes of luck, this tradition promises prosperity for each month of the year. It's a joyous moment filled with laughter, camaraderie, and often a comedic scramble to keep pace with the clock's relentless rhythm. Across the world, in Japan, the transition to the new year takes on a quieter, more spiritual tone. As midnight nears, the deep, resonant tolling of temple bells begins, 108 chimes in total. This ancient Buddhist ritual, Joya no Kane, symbolizes the cleansing of the soul, with each chime representing one of the earthly desires that lead to suffering. The final toll clears the path for renewal, inviting peace and mindfulness for the year ahead. In Scotland, New Year's Eve is Hogmanay, a fiery celebration that lights up the winter night. Torchlit processions snake through city streets, and fire festivals bring a bold and dramatic start to the year. These traditions, rooted in ancient Viking and Celtic customs, culminate in spirited singing of Auld Lang Syne, a Scottish anthem of remembrance and friendship. On the golden beaches of Brazil, thousands gather dressed in white, carrying offerings for the goddess Iemanjá, the protector of the sea. Small boats filled with flowers, candles, and gifts are released into the waves as a gesture of gratitude and hope for blessings in the new year. This stunning display of devotion, blending African and Brazilian traditions, is a mystical moment that ties humanity to nature's enduring cycles, From the festive grapes of Spain to the solemn chimes of Japan, from Scotland's fiery parades to Brazil's oceanic offerings, New Year traditions are a vibrant tapestry of humanity's shared longing for renewal. Though diverse in practice, each celebration reflects the same universal desire to start anew, to let go of the past, and to embrace the future with hope and joy. Why are humans so drawn to fresh starts? The arrival of a new year carries an undeniable magic, a sense of closure and renewal that feels almost universal. But why does this particular moment in time inspire such profound reflection and optimism? Psychologists refer to this phenomenon as the fresh start effect, a natural inclination to view certain moments like the new year as an opportunity to reset. It's not just a calendar change, it's a psychological one. The clean slate of January 1st feels like an invitation to leave behind past mistakes and strive for a better version of ourselves. Countdowns and resolutions amplify this effect. When we collectively count down to midnight, we're participating in a symbolic ritual of transition. Each number brings us closer to a moment of transformation, where the possibilities of the future feel limitless. The act of making resolutions, whether it's hitting the gym, reconnecting with loved ones, or pursuing new goals, is more than a personal promise. It's a declaration of hope. Resolutions embody our belief in self-improvement, our resilience in the face of challenges, and our enduring optimism for what's to come. Even the smallest traditions like the celebratory toast or the writing of goals on paper carry immense emotional weight. These rituals provide structure to our aspirations and help us turn abstract dreams into tangible commitments. This need for renewal is deeply ingrained in the human experience. Across history, cultures have marked cycles of time with celebrations of rebirth, from the Babylonian Akitu festival to modern-day New Year's Eve. These moments serve as a collective pause, allowing us to reflect on our journey and reframe our future. At its core, the psychology of renewal is about resilience. It's a recognition that life is filled with challenges, but each ending brings a new beginning. Fireworks symbolize this perfectly, fleeting bursts of light in the dark, reminding us that even the darkest nights give way to brilliance and possibility. The New Year's allure isn't just in its celebrations, but in its promise. It's a reminder that no matter how difficult the past year was, we always have the chance to begin again. And in that hope lies the heart of what it means to be human. As the world evolves, so too do our traditions. But what will New Year's celebrations look like in the decades to come? In recent years, concerns about climate change have begun reshaping how we celebrate. The traditional bursts of fireworks, spectacular as they are, come with a heavy environmental cost. Instead, skies illuminated by swarms of synchronized drones, creating intricate light shows with zero emissions. These eco-friendly alternatives are already being adopted in some cities, hinting at a greener future for New Year festivities. Technology has already bridged distances, allowing families and friends to connect across continents. But the future holds even more immersive possibilities. Picture virtual reality spaces where people from all over the globe gather in real time, experiencing shared countdowns, virtual fireworks, and even interactive celebrations, all from the comfort of their homes. In these digital gatherings, borders fade and the new year truly becomes a global experience. As technology becomes more integrated into daily life, New Year celebrations could take on a more personalized tone. Smart devices might craft tailored countdowns based on your milestones from the past year, or project custom fireworks in your living room using augmented reality. These innovations would allow individuals and families to celebrate in ways that resonate most deeply with their personal journeys. The future of New Year celebrations might also see a return to symbolic acts of renewal. Tree planting ceremonies, community cleanups, or commitments to environmental stewardship could become common, blending the celebration of fresh starts with tangible efforts to improve the planet. Advances in technology and communication might also amplify the sense of global togetherness. Imagine a single, synchronized countdown broadcast worldwide, uniting billions in a shared moment of hope and anticipation. Such a spectacle would emphasize the interconnectedness of humanity, turning the new year into a celebration not just of individual renewal but of collective progress. While the form of New Year celebrations may evolve, the essence will remain unchanged. Whether through lasers or lanterns, virtual gatherings or physical ones, the New Year will always symbolize renewal, hope, and the enduring human spirit. The methods may change, but the message remains timeless. A new year is not just a passage of time, it's a promise for a brighter tomorrow. Across time and cultures, the new year has represented more than a simple date. It's a symbol of humanity's enduring desire for a fresh start, a moment to reflect, and a chance to reset.